What's going on, guys? It is Apollo here, bringing you another video here today. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining what heroes you should have for your specific class and what goddesses you should have and where to place them. And I will try my best to explain all of them, but I may leave out a few information because I'm only explaining this from the top of my head. So if I miss out anything, or if you guys have any questions, make sure to message me or leave them down in the comments below. But let's jump right into it. This is like my fourth time recording this because I've been mixing up all my information left and right because there's so much to explain and I just get like distracted and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try my best to explain and do it in this take. Hopefully I don't have to record over and over to get things right. So please bear with me if I mess up or mix up some information. I'll try to correct them in the description after the video. But let's jump right into it. So for the heroes, you have a deploy, Endo, and Exo right here. Deploy, Endo, Exo. And for each class, your deploy pet or hero is slightly different from the rest. But for sure, you want your Endo to be a bloodline and your Exo to be your HP. And for a summoner, you want your deploy to be a summoner hero. I know I have a warrior here, but that's just a replacement or a substitute until I can get my my fate pets or fate heroes for my summoner. But for warriors and bloodlines, you would want a warrior as a deploy, aka Minerva or Odin. And the same thing goes for the Endo Exo bloodline for the Endo and HP for your Exo. This is the best setup you can have for your class, because for HP, your first pet should, or your first hero, I keep saying pet, the first hero should always be defense. So in case it dies or something like that, you still have your Endo, which is your, let's say your damage hero, the one that makes you hit the most. Because you wouldn't want your hero that lets you hit the most to die first, because that would be kind of pointless. You're just there like useless, you know? But there's that. And the reason why I have grade 9 here is because I can't afford to get Yuna right off the bat from the get-go. So I have Hurkati, Dark Moon Hurkati there just for now. That's the only way I can get it up the enchantment level higher. But anyways, sorry if I'm messing with my mic here, but let's go on to knights. Don't worry about these core anima, whatever these call. I don't know specifically about that. I think that's for like extra power, just slightly extra power, and for fates or something like that. But these are your knights. These heroes are here to match up with your fate. So when we go to the fate in the bottom left corner, you can see that Minerva has Chandalo, Yuna, and Dark Moon. So which is why I have, let's see, Yuna, Chandalo, and of course Dark Moon is in my Endo. The reason these knights are there because each hero has 3 fate heroes, the one that matches up, and we only have 3 slots, so it wouldn't make sense for us to have only 3 slots to match up with the fate treasure when we have nowhere to put them. So these are like your extra slots to fill up your fate treasures. As you guys can see, I have all of them matched up. Heroes, and then of course my Minerva, I showed you guys, they're all matched up with my heroes in my knights. Not only that, you need specific treasure for to unlock the bonus. Let me go to my Gabriel. As you guys can see, there's 5 hearts in these treasures. There's a heart in the top left. That means it's fated with my hero. So as you guys can see, I have everything but one item, which is the attack plus 25%, which I still need to get. But everything else is unlocked because I have the correct fate. And if you click on the fate, it will say position, level, and fate, and that says what the fate should pair up with the hero. So for this one, Burning Wall, I should pair with a summoner. Obviously, I don't have a summoner, so I'm just having it on my Gabriel for now until I get Lucifer set up and ready to go for my deploy. But other than that, all these other items, say Demon's Bottle Tunes for HP. This one is for all heroes. These guys are all heroes. First, this one's for HP. Nope, it's just one of them. Pretty sure there's one for HP hero for this one I need to replace. But that's it for the lineup of knights. When we go to treasure, this is the most important thing to heroes, is the treasure. Do not upgrade your treasure on your deploy. Just get him to like level 30 for like power boost, but that's it, because your deploy is a useless hero. They will get one-shotted right off the bat, and they don't their stats don't get fused to yours, so it's pointless to focus on them. So only focus on your Endo and your Exo. Now, leveling up the treasures. You want to level not all the treasure, but just some, maybe up to 3 the most, because if you level up all of them, then you won't get as much as you would if you invested in like 2 or 3 for a certain build you want to. But it is alright to level all of them if you try and go for a balanced build. But let's say I'm trying to go for a dodge build. So when you go to this one, obviously this one is a high level the most, since I'm going for a dodge build. As you can see, it's level 52. It gives magical defense 1605. But that's not the main reason why you want to level up your fate treasure. The main reason why is level 55 to activate type of stuff. So every 5 levels you get like a bonus stat to your specific hero. For this one, this is my Exo, so if I get this treasure to level 55, I will get 225 more dodge to my Exo, which in turn is added to my stat because my Endo and my Exo heroes are fused to my character, so their stats belong to my character. So as you guys can see, when we go to lineup, my Exo, my dodge is at 2450. And if I click on the youthful apple or youth apple, my refine gives me 50 parry, but my activation, which is the one you saw, which every 5 levels you get a certain boost, it's at 1125, which is huge. So I highly suggest you guys focus and invest on 2 or 3 treasures instead of all of them. Let's say for warrior they want parry and toughness, so when we go to treasure, and I'd say activate Demon's Bottle or the last treasure, the 6th one, to as high as you can for toughness, and for parry you want the 3rd slot to go up as high as you can, maybe around 60 to 70, and after that you can like stop and focus on something else if that's what you want. It just depends on your own build. It's just your own preference. Just an idea, just a tip for you guys. And then we have refine. As you guys can see, let's see here, my Exo refine is almost maxed out. These ones give deadly, dodge, parry. It's just an extra stat. If you guys have like leftover treasures that you don't like need, then you can just refine them all into your current treasure for an extra boost. So there's that. Now we're gonna go to protection. Let's see if we can hear. This is for your incubation spirits. And I repeat, do not add any incubation spirits onto your deploy. I know I have 480 parry on here. This was just for like a testing experiment sort of thing, but only focus on your Endo and your Exo, both light and dark. It doesn't really matter where you put them in my opinion. I'd say go put defense incubation spirits on your Exo and attack incubation spirits on your Endo. But to me it doesn't matter, but for you guys it may matter. I'm trying to focus on dodge here. But anyway, that's it for the heroes and knights. Pretty sure, and treasure and everything. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. I don't know if I missed anything, but make sure to leave a comment down below or message me if you guys have any questions. I know I'm going way too fast because I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible because there's so much to explain. Now, your goddesses. This one ties in with your heroes. When you go to holy places, you guys can see there's 4 slots. Put the most useless spirit or goddesses on your deploy, since as I mentioned before, your deploy is useless. So put useless spirits or goddesses on your deploy. I keep saying spirits. But the one that you want the most would be like damage, toughness, deadly, parry, crit, all that type of stuff for your goddesses into your deploy. I mean, scratch that, not deploy. Your character, Endo and Exo. For your deploy, I recommend having Anna and Aurora in there because they're the most, like the top 2 most useless goddess. So put those 2 in your deploy. I did not have Aurora because I sacrificed it for hero spirits since I already have enough goddesses to fill up all my slots. So I have this Eden there instead. But I do have all these I have damage reduction for my character, and then for my boost damage for my endo. And then for your exo, you just want to have like a defense sort of thing. I have parry and dodge and HP, so I can take hits a little bit better, so it doesn't go, so my exo doesn't die and get right to my endo HP, so I can hit as hard as I can with this. But then there's favor. It's kind of self-explanatory. You get favor from Beanstalk, I believe, or you can just keep resetting Beanstalk and get more favor, or you can get them from the Glory store. These are minimal boosts, but if you want to focus on a specific build, aka dodge build like me, then you can buy some favor and focus on one goddess like me, 270 dodge and 300 dodge. My next one gives 200 dodge, so it's not really a big boost, but just a little boost if you guys need all the stats you can for your character, your build. But there's that. I don't really recommend buying favor, but it's up to you guys. Now, let's see, upgrade holy places. In this video, I will buy Athena, because why not? Should I? I don't know. I'm gonna save it for the next video. But I'm pretty sure I explained everything. Actually, no, we have some more. So, for your level up, focus on your endo and exo. If let's say you are level 100 and you are maxed out level 100 endo and exo, then it's fine to dump your remaining resources onto your deploy. But I'm gonna show you something, guys. Since I am level 108 and I have level 100 Minerva, and of course, as I said, as always, deploys are useless. What you want to do, let me see if I can switch up here. Nice. That's it for Yuna. I'm gonna relieve her. And then I will replace this with Yuna. Remember, if you have leftover materials that you don't need, since your bloodline or your endo and your exo here is maxed out, same matched up with your character level, then it's fine to dump all your materials into your deploy. But once you get to a high enough level where you can still upgrade your endo and exo, but you need materials, go to X Smash, you go sacrifice, you go click on this. When you sacrifice, it gives you all the materials back. So when you sacrifice, you do this, gives you all the materials back. Now what you want to do is go back to setup, switch this with your original pet or your hero, put your fate pet back. Now I'm gonna keep leveling this up. I'm gonna level this up to 90. I'm gonna show you guys why. Let's see, I don't have enough gold, but this is the reason why you want to sacrifice your deploy, because once you're a high enough level where you can keep upgrading your heroes, then use the materials that you had on your deploy and transfer them over to your endo or exo like this. Because before sacrificing my deploy, I did not have enough dragon tube. I was at 368, but now I have enough. So let's break through. So there you go. I don't have enough gold to keep upgrading because it costs a lot of gold. But that's a tip for you guys. I recommend doing this. I highly suggest it, so you can just keep up. You can keep still gaining power as well as keeping up with your heroes to your level. This is a good strategy. That's what most players do, but it does take a lot of gold, so be prepared for that. Just save up gold. Now I can get this to level 108 and instead of have to wait to get 500 teeth. So after that, you can just keep enchanting back to what it was originally. If you needed enchant crystals instead of dragon tooth, for example, then you could just keep upgrading using if you have the enough heroes to upgrade your Endo or Exo. But since I do not have any heroes to upgrade them, I'll just keep them the way it should be for me. So I'll just get them back to its original level for my Minerva. So that's about it for the enchant. I recommend enchanting only your Endo and Exo unless you don't have enough materials and you can dump them all into your deploy. But I do have enough enchant crystals, I just don't have enough heroes, because by the time I have enough heroes I will have enough mirage crystals to enchant, so I don't really need to save up crystals for that. And for upgrades, it's really simple. If you have a God Odin, a Belandri, Bahamut, or Hela, you can just keep upgrading these. Pretty simple. And as far as train here, I will just focus on your bloodline or your Endo and your Exo. I just have them in a deploy just for extra power because it's guaranteed positive. But you really want to focus on your Endo and Exo because they are used with your stats. So if you increase the stats of this, then it will go to your character as well. But there's that, guys. I'm pretty sure I explained everything now. This is a really long video. Train, upgrade, I explained that, enchant, level up, fragments. For sure explained everything. Setup. Let's see here. Just make sure I don't forget everything. Buses. Oh, by the way, guys, one other thing. These goddesses, as you can see, 800 parry, 700 dodge. They go directly to your hero stats. I have 1810 parry and 2450 dodge, which is quite a lot because I have the goddesses in that holy place and they're counted towards your stat as well. They are merged together, so keep that in mind. And you can farm hero fragments up to grade 9 in stages, but for grade 10s you need to get them from the altar or get lucky with egg smashing, which I don't really recommend spending gems on egg smashes unless they're the grade 11 heroes in the event we just had. We had God Odin, so it's really good to save up gems and try getting one of these grade 11s and making them your heroes or your deploy, your Ender Exo if you have enough materials, because they are really good. I think that's about it, guys, for this video. I explained a lot, but I'm pretty sure I know for a fact I'm missing out some information. But if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below or message me as always. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.